Hello everyone, Tiny Sonic here, and welcome back to more Bioshock Infinite. This is going to be I think, the last episode from me playing Burial at Sea, Episode 2. I'm going to be playing on hard again.
They told me, son, you were born to do great things. They were right.
I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. You think that's a child down there? She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. It's Ryan! Goddamn Andrew Ryan! Head to medical!
Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find Red Home? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Did that airplane crash? Or was it hijacked?
There ain't no Atlas, kid. The name's Frank Fontaine.
I had you built. I sent you topside. I called you back, showed you what you was capable of. Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up.
You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance.
Did I save them in my playthrough? I'm pretty sure I did. I know in Bioshock 2 I killed them all. But I do believe I saved them in the my Bioshock playthrough.
Sally, come out!
She wasn't yours, Comstock.
Elizabeth, I am so sorry.
No, you're not. But you're about to be.
Right back into Rapture. After this, I'm planning on doing a Tomb Raider series. And then I don't know. I've been playing Phasmophobia, which is so much fun. I do believe we play as Elizabeth in this one.
Mademoiselle,
Yes,
quel est votre nom?
Elizabeth.
Pour vous, Elisabeth.
Oh, no. No, I couldn't. I can't accept...
Je vous en prie, j'insiste.
Thank you.
As long. Look, a painting. Look, she finally got to Paris.
Bonjour, Monsieur Surratt.
Bonjour, mademoiselle Elisabeth. Je manque d'inspiration aujourd'hui.
Oh, looks nice outside.
Bonjour, Elisabeth.
Look at paintings. Hello, sir.
Bien le bonjour. Oiseau ou la cage? Oiseau ou la cage? Pourquoi pas les deux?
I don't like the music change. Look at that. Sounds like a little sister.
Sally?
Sally. But
Sally!
in her not little sister form. When I first played this, I played this on my laptop, and it was like really laggy. Cause I was like, it was horrible. Like,
Sally, wait!
I was looking at the recording for Wolfenstein. At least the one I was editing, which is like episode
Wait!
6 I was editing, and it was like going at 136 FPS. It was crazy. And
Sally,
I don't
where are
get
you
why I
going?
can't just have like a stop at 60 FPS, but then have a higher quality recording. What? I don't get that. I'll have to figure it out and look at it. Especially when I played Tomb Raider.
Where did she go?
This is some Pennywise type. Oh. hot.
Go away. It wasn't my fault. I didn't do anything! No! It wasn't my fault! Leave me alone! Can't you just leave me alone? I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I never should have left. I never should have left you there.
Interesting. So she's sad for something she did, for leaving Sally there, I'm guessing. There's Booker. Or, I guess, Comstock. A hand cannon.
Empty.
In our face.
Empty again. What are the odds?
Where's the Big Daddy?
What's the holdup?
Just having
Alice.
a bit of a laugh, Atlas.
This ain't a sporting event. Put a bullet in her. No need to torture the poor girl. We're not animals, you know.
All right, all right.
Let her go!
Quiet down, dear. In a minute, all your problems will be over.
Elizabeth, tell him you can get him back.
Booker? Booker? What? I don't understand. How?
Say, I can get you back to Rapture.
What?
Just say it.
I can get you back to Rapture.
Put the gun down. Now,
I still really
what's
like
that you
Atlas.
said about Rapture?
I can get you back to Rapture.
And how you plan on doing that, sister? You some kind of magician?
Suchong.
What?
Tell him Suchong.
I think it's
Suchong.
his
How do
hallucination.
you know that slant-eyed wonder?
You're his lab assistant.
I'm his lab assistant.
If it escaped your notice, Andrew Ryan sunk us 5,000 fathoms below his shining city. How does Suchong
What are those, like,
propose to get us
miles
back?
in the
That's
ocean?
between me
That's between me
and the slant.
and the slant. But if I do this, the girl goes with me.
Little sisters are worth their weight in gold. She's not up for negotiation.
Last time I checked, back in the city they were making little sisters by the dozen.
So we're the reason
It's alright
why
for you to
he
tell
was
your
back in
little
he was back in
Well,
Rapture,
if you're lying, we can just as well kill you tomorrow.
and the entire flippin'
We got nothing
first
but
game.
time. In case I need to get hold of you. If you see Suchong, tell him Atlas says he hasn't forgotten him.
Elizabeth, come on, it's time to get moving.
Booker? What?
Over here, on the radio.
You're not Booker.
Well, of course I ain't.
What have I gotten myself into? I didn't orphan that girl. I didn't kidnap her.
But she made for some exceptional bait, didn't she?
So this are unconscious of Booker.
Had to be done.
Did it?
I
And
felt
there's
everything
Comstock.
that every version of me felt. All of that knowledge. I lost a pinky. But that version of me, she lost everything. And Comstock, that final Comstock, he thought he could avoid his guilt by coming here.
You educated him proper.
But then why am I back here? Huh? I don't remember opening a tear to come back. And who are you? Huh?
I think
Hallucination.
you'll figure that out soon enough.
I was in Paris. I was happy. And now I'm here dealing with this Atlas, this psychopath.
Can you just open a rift and
What
leave?
was I thinking?
That wasn't Paris any more than I am Booker.
Now I have to find this Suchong, and I don't even know who that is.
Not yet, but you know he's the key, don't you?
To what?
And we heard stuff from him back in the main game.
I ain't even here.
There's Rapture. There's Fontaine's department store. Because we are able to get to Fontaine Futuristics in the two previous games, so we must find a way to get this up there.
you know exactly what to tell Atlas.
Let me ask you a question. You feeling like yourself, Elizabeth?
I feel strange and smaller. I can't see the doors. What's behind the doors? I can't see the future. I can't even see any tears.
Bum. Bum.
Oh my God.
It's me.
Stay away from me. Booker. No, please don't.
So why were we killed?
I was killed
By
by
the
that.
Big Daddy.
Stay away from me! But then, how am I here? How can I be dead in this world and yet...
Bleeding nose. And she's a pinky.
My finger. What am I? Huh? I don't understand.
You are.
Going to end up in the same place dancing hard and enjoying the ride.
Are you being cute?
I've come round to your way of thinking.
Have you?
Yes. I do believe one can change things, but after all the bother, one often wishes that one had not.
You're a fatalist.
A physicist.
A fatalist.
So was Newton, especially when it came to apples falling from trees. They always contrived to land with a splat. She left the child to rot.
Are you implying she's the apple?
I'm implying that she did not fall far from the tree.
And now she wants to go back.
I need to go back. To fix what I broke.
Back to where she has no right to be.
Back to where she doesn't belong.
Doesn't belong? Wait, what do you mean?
Do you want to tell her brother, or shall I?
Because I died.
There are rules.
Even for one such as you.
She'll forget.
All the doors.
And what's behind all the doors?
All closed to her now.
She'll be just like the rest of us.
Forgetting the past.
The present.
The future.
I'd wager she won't even remember this conversation. We've arrived.
But you wagered wrong. Goodbye, Lutesses.
You're trading omniscience and croissance for death and mildew.
I left Sally to rot. For what? So I could punish Comstock? He was trying to help her, to save her, and if I don't make that right...
We all have our crosses to bear.
But there is a thin line between a martyr and a fool.
What is that line? How thin is it? You're thinking, how thick is it?
The Lutesses warned me that if I came back here, I would collapse.
Collapse?
From a quantum superposition to just me.
Quantum what?
I've changed, Booker. No tears, no cosmic knowledge. Just a normal girl. With a normal pinky. If I can't open tears, I'm never leaving here, am I? I'm never going back to Paris.
Yep.
You're just...
A hallucination.
You're just what? You're just the fragments of my memory telling me what my future holds?
You decided to come here, Elizabeth. You knew what that meant. Only option, as I see it, is to trust yourself. Find Suchong.
Alright, alright.
You spit rabbit. You spit and you leave me what? You think I don't have a family to feed?
I think I'm gonna have to use this air grabber. It's gonna be messy, I don't know.
Well, a blow to the back of his head will serve just as well. Be a hell of a lot quieter, too.
That's not what you would have done.
I'm not Booker. Just because your father did something one way, doesn't mean you have to.
I've been on sabbatical for going on 15 years now. I said, paper, spine on me again.
Time's it weird.
I ain't letting a good lead like you get away.
You'll want to get the drop on him, and quiet. Shh. He can't hear what's only in your head.
Sincerity. That's what I've been lacking.
Well, he's not getting up anytime soon.
And his head all attached to his body.
From here on, it's only gonna get worse.
And how much worse is up to you.
Children, a clay, Bradburn. It's up to us to see they become Grecianized. Don't return to money. Get them young enough. You can mold them for life. Henry, fetch that black label Lacus, the 12-year-old single malt.
Now, let's get its lockpick.
Lockpicking can be easy with the right tools and know-how. Use your lockpick to probe a pin. A neutral pin will open the door. A blue pin will open the door and knock free a noisemaker. A red pin will open the door, but also sound an alarm.
Simple enough. Just a 6-pin tumbler. But there's an alarm. That could come in handy, though.
These guys do wake up, I believe.
It's a crossbow. Looks like the bolt delivers some kind of sleep agent. Probably phencyclidine or sodium thiopental. They had all kinds of books in my tower. How do you think I always knew what ammo to toss you?
Knowing ain't the same as being ready.
Why don't you ask Comstock how ready I was?
Your father's blood runs in your veins, but it doesn't have to be on your hands.
And
It's up to you.
the lion warn us? Those who cannot create will always steal from those who do. Where is your empathy? Asks Peter the parasite while he picks your pocket. Do you know this word, empathy? You'll find it in the dictionary under L-I-E. What was that? We must find it, root it out. Criminal dealings. Ha! Fallacy of misdirection. Hard enough. The parasite will reveal itself.
Sounded awful irregular.
Some students refuse to be taught.
Give me the cold shoulder. A bootless errand, a snipe hunt. All told, an unprofitable use of time. Unaccustomed to such strange noises. I ain't through with you yet.
Alright.
Look, Suchong. That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
I don't follow.
Looks like this character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant. That's where the tear was that I used when I first came to Rapture looking for Comstock. Before this place was turned into a prison.
But the first time you came to Rapture was in 1960, with Booker. When you drowned some.
Over a year from now. Yeah, that's right.
Weird.
When I could see all the doors, it all made sense, but now it's just a jumble.
Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
So,
Now I know what it feels like.
ow!
Right. If we're gonna
Other
find
versions of her are
Suchong,
dying.
The Silverfin is the place to start. I know the way.
You hurt. Stop being janky.
Silver Fin. This used to be a restaurant when I first came through. Now it belongs to this Suchong. Looks like I'm not the first one who tried to get in here. Well, at least he left a trail.
How did I get possession?
Somebody must have shot him when he tried to break into Suchong's.
What's this? It's a blueprint.
Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute.
Let's move that. Got your silver. I should be able to hop up.
Suchong wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge.
Nope. I can lockpick the back of them. And I guess claim them as my own. I did not know that. This guy down there.
Suchong was opening tears? Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, Vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Lutesses before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're...
What is... What?
Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float.
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stocked with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay.
It seems like the formula.
Okay, there must be some information around here. These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink.
Why would he write out
Should
and?
have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heat sink. Oh, that's... Where in a department store are we gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time
All
to
right.
find those parts. And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find a way out of here.
Problem.
Atlas, you there? I need a favor.
Oh, well, I was trying
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
So here's the heat sink. Why would they have it here?
You're against a guy making an honest buck.
There's two down there.
I'd love to have children. 3 at least.
Penalty for vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device at work. Vandal
Doesn't have a
sabotage.
mole.
You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix
Or
your
maybe
device.
he does. It's hard
That
to
is,
tell.
unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. You say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough attack. Fix machine.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. There, that machine. It'll have the cathode too.
Got it.
Got it. Now we need to find
Welcome to the circus of
This is gonna be noisy.
Where'd you go?
Come here, baby. I ain't sore.
We're through.
Bagpipes?
First, the law gets bribery. Man, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I next, martial law. Sounded awful irregular.
Got it. Just need to find Old Man Winter and we're done.
This fella Atlas has been making the rounds down here, trying to bring some kind of order to this pit. All the splicers think the man walks on water, but something about him smells stink to me. Reminds me a bit of my former employer, Frank Fontaine. Always talking about how he was gonna lift Rapture right out of the old man's
Because he is Frank
wallet.
Fontaine.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us that don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo.
Now be quick about it, and just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill.
Memo to the sales team. While we deny all customer claims regarding purported burns they have received from, quote, overheating of 1958 bathyspheres, unquote, our marketing team has decided to give away flasks of Old Man Winter as part of a new promotional campaign. There will be no recall of the 58. No recall.
Tell Ryan things are getting hot down here real fast. The goddamn leprechaun is building himself a regular army. If you'd asked my opinion, which you didn't, I'd send a crew down here and clean up the place before they show up on your doorstep. But who am I except some undercover schmuck you sent to give you straight dope?
Whereabouts of the foreign bitch scientist unknown. Ryan presumes she's dead, but our guess is she's gone
Tenenbaum. He's
underground
talking about
with the Little
Tenenbaum.
Sisters. Options on obtaining the ace are dwindling.
What is this ace in the hole?
Just what we needed. That was the last of it. Now we won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the thing on. Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do.
And then where's the... Where's this go?
I need to cool the transformer at the top of the device, or the whole thing will overheat. Okay, that should stop it from overheating.
And pull the lever.
Everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see. What did I tell you?
Center tear. Where are we going? Oh, we're back in Colombia. What exact moment? By our first lady.
Look. We're on the First Lady.
No.
Easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system, just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particle's seated at the top of the structure. Must be up that lift.
You know, gotta be careful for it.
Perfect.
I guess we can't really go out there
A lot of technology just to float an airship.
because the songbird.
Comstock never heard of hydrogen.
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time.
I think we should have a flippin' rocket launcher, but okay. Oh, wrong one.
If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best to take the spare. Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
Not gonna be that easy.
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How do you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced-up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens. words.
Suchong is gonna let us through, isn't he?
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia?
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Power for device very expensive. Tit for tat.
Just tell me what you want.
Suchong wanted something simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Fink has a secret lab. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for Suchong. Then everybody friends.
Where's his lab?
Closed off, past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you find.
Should have seen that one coming.
Press to generate a bullet-snatching shield that places ammo into your gun.
Vox Populi. We must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
That means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't.
How do you know that?
Because we...
Yeah, we did not, so...
I've taken your counsel, and you done me good service, but
Stacy.
I will not hurt the boy. I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop.
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive a girl.
She must leave. A woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
So... there's
Your
no Daisy
part
killed.
in the play.
Or the
And the
play
reason-
itself.
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
Interesting. That LFO work is so giant.
How to get that idiot his lock of hair.
You don't need stealth when you can literally just run through things. Also, when is Bioshock 4? When is it? Bring it to me.
Listen, I got you your gun. I'm here for my own.
But my booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a ghost. My booker DeWitt was a hero to the cause, a story to tell your children.
That doesn't make sense. Like we. Never mind this.
Look, are you there? I miss you. You were the only one who ever... I'm getting cold! You were my only friend.
And you killed me.
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
Could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you. Seems like Fink and Suchong were sharing their
Big
research.
Daddy.
Like the Luteces.
Songbird.
Cross-reality collaboration.
The Alpha series. Based on dire summons.
It all makes a kind of sense. The little sisters and the big daddies. Songbird and me.
Constants and variables.
Monkey?
That's a wire mother. If you separate a gorilla from its real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird. He wanted him to imprint on me.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved. What's that?
It's a skeletal formula for oxytocin. That's the chemical that bonds mothers to children, women to men, and...
Songbirds to little girls?
Yep.
Apparently not. Fink dismissed it as an unsuitable vector. These poor things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so I left them to die. Imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young, I always remember him just being there.
Songbird. Maybe this songbird failed.
It must be a prototype or something.
Is it human?
Does it matter? I tried hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect.
Who they have, like, trapped there, though? In those chambers.
Booker. The little girl in the film. It's me. My God. Oh, I remember. He'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there. Moaning. I couldn't just...
The lion with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round. Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong
It's
wanted.
your hair.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair?
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
Pretty lady has the hair? Deal is deal. Bring it to Suchong.
Ow. It's literally called Return to Rapture.
Pretty lady put hair sample in tube. Then, business is finished.
What's going on out there?
Bloodshed, violence, but not relevant to our arrangement.
Suchong! Suchong, we had a deal, now open...
Do you know what they call someone who enters a man's home uninvited? A thief. I do not remember inviting you into my city.
I had a deal with Suchong.
Li Shuchong is my employee. It was not a deal he was authorized to make.
What do you want?
I granted Atlas and his thugs asylum. You serve those same men in a desire to escape from my generosity. If they shall not have asylum, then they shall have liquidation. Give a parasite an ounce of charity. He'll demand a pound.
I'm just looking for a girl that was taken from me. A little sister.
I don't claim to understand what you are, but I know that you are special. There is business we can do together. And so I give you a choice. Work for me, or die with Atlas.
I'm not going anywhere without that girl.
If it's a little sister you want, that shouldn't stand in the way of commerce. I've got dozens of them.
I won't leave without her.
My men stand ready to take down the door. In 60 seconds, they will enter the room. They will either treat you as a valued employee of Ryan Industries, or as a thief in the night.
60 seconds.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready. No traps. I can use the plasmids as traps and seed the room with them. I gotta find somewhere to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one. Booker. I'm scared.
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth. People always do.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you?
Me?
30 seconds. Do you know the value of the shark? Without them, the sea would be littered with the detritus of the weak. The men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. What sharks do for the ocean, these men do for rapture. 20 seconds. I will tell you something you already sense. Atlas does not honor agreements. Andrew Ryan does. I cannot save your Sally, but I can save you. Time. You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite. You're just a room. And Andrew Ryan has no time for rooms.
Really like that.
I beat your sharks, Ryan. The better man won. Isn't that the only thing you respect? Now let me the hell out of here.
That took way too long.
Sounds like all hell's breaking loose out there. What's your plan?
I can't just place the particle on the ceiling. It would just tear right through it. Every building in Rapture was submerged into the ocean on the Lunette ring, connected to the junction of its load-bearing supports.
That's fascinating and all, but if you haven't noticed, Ryan sent his goons to murder us. If you're gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat, now's the time to do it.
Gotta
Looks like
get to
the
the top.
structural junction is in Frank Fontaine's office. If I can get there, I can float the building.
It so happens I've taken that bastard's office for my own use. I'll make sure you've access to the private elevator. Now hurry.
Are we done here? Body up.
Elizabeth, you know Atlas is going to...
I know. And I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I sent myself here for a reason.
And who exactly are you speaking to, Miss Comstock?
My
If I were less
imagination.
acquainted with the vicissitudes of genius, I suspect I would question your sanity I know so little of you, but I imagined the more I learned, the more exceptional I would find you. You know Atlas will betray you.
And what are you? My best friend?
You're one of a kind in this world, or others. And now, your misguided sense of altruism sends you to your doom. It's like watching Isaac Newton die in a house fire. A vain attempt to save his cat.
Here we are. Set up in the middle. Right above fontaine.
There. All the load-bearing columns come into this room and they meet there. I just need to place the particle in that junction, activate it, and the whole structure should rise.
You pointed to 2 of them. Or 3 of them.
Here goes nothing. It's working! Atlas, you feel that? You have your prison break. Now bring me the girl.
How did Ryan even send it
Your
down?
mom ever teach you not to put your faith in strange foreign men?
Just give me the girl. She means nothing to you.
You've got that right. The girl means nothing. But you, love, you mean the world.
No cause for alarm. She's well sedated. So, it's begun.
The Kashmir's all blown to hell. If Ryan didn't know we were back before, I'm sure now he's got the message.
What do you want with this one?
If anybody's got the line on the ace, it's her. Find out what she knows. But no quackery. She's no good to us with a halo and a set of wings.
I get started as soon as the chloroform wears off. Don't see her as too tough a nut. Where's the ace in the hole?
What? What?
Where's the ace in the hole?
I don't know what you're talking about. Look, we had a deal.
Where is the ace in the hole?
I told you.
Sodium thiopental. Are you familiar? No. Truth serum. Unpredictable stuff. Too little, nothing.
I have
Too
nothing to tell
The
you.
subject
I don't
is
even know what an ace in the hole is. Ah!
I am still playing with the dosage.
This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made, and men who make it.
So we're on a plane.
Folks say it's only a matter of time till Atlas's entire mob comes out waving the white flag.
2 weeks. What? You've been down 2 weeks, love. Feckin' doctors. Better off hiring 1,000,000 monkeys.
Our deal was to get you out of prison. What, did you expect me to win your war for you too?
I'd tend to your own knitting if I were you. Now, darling, being that you were Suchong's lab assistant and all, why not tell me where me ace in the hole went to?
I don't know.
As I said, I'm no doctor. But that doesn't mean I don't find the field fascinating. I keep up on all the medical journals and the like.
I hope you have someone to help you with all the big words.
You know what part of the brain free will comes from? Stubbornness? The prefrontal lobe. Now, I think it's fair to say you're a bit of a stubborn one, are you not?
Don't tell me you're gonna lobotomize me.
A man named Steinman taught me this. He's a bit of a lunatic, but a fine surgeon. He calls this little trick a transorbital lobotomy. Take hold of her, lads.
You're wasting your
Now,
time.
If you won't remain still, I can't be held responsible for what comes next. Here we go. You feel that? I'm moving the pick across your eyeball, still now, and resting it on your skull. There's about a bit over 1/4 of an inch of bone between the pick and your prefrontal lobe. And that's where this little fella comes in.
I don't...
It was just a wee tap. But I don't expect it'll take more than a few of those to reach the meat. And then we might find you a bit less the mule. Where's me ace in the hole?
I don't know.
You know what else rests in the lobe? Creativity. Individuality. Personality. In short, what makes you, you. I'm just about through now. Last chance, pet. Where is the ace in the hole?
Or what? What, you'll put a hole in my head and take away my memories? You want to make me forget all this? You want to make me not care anymore? Go ahead. You'll be doing me a favor.
Ah! Bring in the monster! You're a regular hero, ain't you?
What monster?
Can't risk ripping the only part of you that's worth a damn. Well, there's more than one way to fry an egg.
Monster.
Now, little one, are you familiar with the term transorbital lobotomy?
Please let her
It's
go.
a simple matter. All I need to is insert this pick into your eye.
Please, I don't know
Give
anything.
a few taps with me hammer.
I don't know anything.
Better to show by example.
Please, please don't. I don't know anything. I don't know. Please.
I bet she does know.
Shh, it's okay. It's okay. Listen, it's okay.
I can't tell him what I don't know. Where are we?
You saw all the doors. And what's behind all the doors?
The ace in the hole. It's here.
Yes.
But I don't remember this place.
You've never been here.
Then how would
The memories you lost, they weren't just of the past. You saw behind all the doors.
Even the ones into the future. This is where I'm going.
If you want.
I don't like it here.
It's a bad place.
He's never gonna let me go, is he? Even if I bring him the ace. Then why am I here? How if I was so smart? If I saw so much, why just send myself to the slaughter?
For Sally.
No, one day he will just rip her open and tear out her atom. All of this for nothing. Why did I do it? Why?
You have to decide.
Decide what?
To take a leap of faith. I can't tell you what you were thinking because you don't remember. But you chose to come. There. In that room.
The ace. I don't know what to do, Booker. Booker? Booker! No,
Sally. Ugly child.
Suchong's clinic! It's at Suchong's clinic.
That's a bit convenient now. Ryan's got every turret in the place tuned to me and me men's genetic code. We'd be torn to shreds before we got 10 feet.
That's right. Which is why I'm gonna do it for you. You okay with that?
Get me the ace, I'll wrap the brat in a silk ribbon. Bag her and bring her to my bathysphere.
The game would be done there. Forgot about this part.
One of the lads will show you how to get inside. We'll be waiting for you where you come out. Shake a leg now. The Lord hates a laggard.
Big Daddies. We had to help him.
Alright. Let's see here what we could do.
Mr. Monster's mean. Scary. Stay away from him. He's scary.
Look, it's okay. He can't hurt anyone.
Scary.
Shh. Shh. Can you move? Can you just move a little bit for me? Don't. I don't know how to help you. I don't. No, he's just hurt. He just needs somebody to figure out how to fix him. Maybe there's some, I don't know. Is there some documentation for him around here or something? Right. Look who I'm asking.
Okay. No genetic link, no causality.
Encoded. Big Daddy will not imprint. If not imprint, what good is he to little sister? She no like him. He no like her. Situation is impasse. Unacceptable.
No. There has to be a way. You know how we did it.
If stupid beasts had half brain, they would realize they need little sister to live. Sisters secrete only kind of atom that is genetic match for them. No little sister, no Big Daddy.
Does that mean that they secreted the same for Jack? Because Jack was able to use their atom. So was Subject Delta.
Scary, 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 scary.
I've got to do something.
Big monster, sick monster.
It's okay. It's okay. Please. I don't know how to help him. He needs Adam. I don't have any of that. I don't know what to do.
Going to die. Not fair. We can help. Help.
Why are the faces like painted white? They're like brand new little sisters. There it is, an ace in the hole.
The lion with the thorn in its paw. Suchong, of all the things I know this. It is in your power to be a different man. What can Ryan take from us that we have not already sacrificed at the altar of discovery? They are children, little sisters, and yes, they will forget. But you and I won't. The memories of what we have done fade only with the dimming of all lights. Tenenbaum.
Did you talk to your puppy? She's very pretty.
Thank you, Papa Suchong.
Break her.
Clinical trials. Protector system. Plasma
Break her leg.
255. Dr. Suchong. Client Ryan Industries. Very frustrating day. I can't seem to get the damn big daddies to imprint on the little brats. The protection bond is just another forming. Get away. Maybe if I modify the genetic sequence to... Sure. Sequence to allow for... Get away, you fitty little shit! What are you doing? Get back! Get back!
Wasn't there a
There's the ace.
wasn't there like there was a an audio tape in the very first game, I believe, that
This is it.
we
This is the
listened
ace
to.
symbol.
That was that exact thing.
All the pain and all of the death for this.
It's Jack, isn't it? How much y'all wanna bet it's Jack? Am I going the right way? Can I run? There's little Sally.
Hey, sister. Over here.
Can I walk faster?
Do you have it?
I have it.
Give it over then. I'm keen to get this brat off me hands.
You know what? Andrew Ryan said I was a rube. But he was wrong. I'm not the rube, Atlas. You are. Now, we both know what happens next. Just get it over with.
Well, love, if you insist.
Dang, couldn't even give me all the. And here we are, back on the plane. I don't know. The man holding a cigarette.
What is this? It's just a bunch of gibberish. What does this say, you little whore? Hey, hey, hey! What does this say?
It said, would you kindly?
Jack caused. Oh, his pants are like.
We've got the activation phrase. Now all we've got to do is get that genetic freak of nature on an airplane, and Rapture's ours.
That's it. Jack caused the plane crash.
I chose rapture.
There's the Alpha series. Alright, that's a Delta.
Chooses a
That is a great quote. Maybe that's maybe my single quote instead of...
One life is to save the world entire.
Like mother of all omelets, Jack. Can't for the very egg. It's either gonna be that, or a man chooses, slave obeys. Andrew Ryan. Subject Sigma, do the
I can
stanky
see
leg.
all the doors. And what's behind all the doors. And behind one of them, incredibly, I see him.
Jack is a terrorist. Jack. There's Sally. And there's a doll. Those two are creepy. No souls. The real way to play it is Bioshock Infinite, Bioshock 1, Bioshock 2. Alright. This is a very long video, but that is it. I am done with Bioshock Infinite. I think my video shorted out, but that's okay. For my face. I don't know. I don't care. See you guys in the next video.